What if I told you that the very thing standing in your way, the struggle, the failure, the hardship, is actually your greatest opportunity? What if instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, you saw them as the way forward? History proves it. The most successful people, the strongest leaders, the most unshakable individuals weren't the ones who had it easy. They were the ones who faced massive obstacles and didn't back down. Because here's the truth: obstacles don't stop you. They shape you, refine you, and make you stronger than you ever thought possible. Think about it. A sword isn't made sharp without fire and pressure. Diamonds don't form without intense heat. And you won't reach your full potential without struggle. Every challenge you've ever faced was preparing you for something greater. The heartbreak, the rejection, the failure, it wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to build you, to reveal your strength, to force you to grow in ways you never would have otherwise. But here's where most people get it wrong. They see obstacles as the end of the road. They hit a wall and they stop. They think, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should give up. But that's the moment where the strongest people push forward. That's the moment where transformation happens. Because the obstacle isn't in the way. The obstacle is the way. Look at history's greatest success stories. Every single one of them faced overwhelming odds. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He could have quit, but instead, he used that failure as fuel. He worked harder, trained longer, and became one of the greatest athletes of all time. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television, but she didn't listen. She fought through rejection, and now she's one of the most influential people in the world. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. But he didn't see failure as failure. He saw it as learning. Every obstacle taught him something new. And eventually, he changed the world. Their stories all prove one thing. It's not talent, intelligence, or luck that makes people great. It's resilience. It's the ability to face obstacles and say, this will not stop me. It's the willingness to keep going when every part of you wants to quit. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't that they never failed. It's that they never let failure define them. They understood that struggle wasn't a punishment, it was a process. So what about you? What obstacles are in your way right now? Maybe you've lost a job. Maybe your dreams feel out of reach. Maybe life has knocked you down so hard that you don't know how to get back up. But listen to me. This moment, this struggle, is shaping you. It is making you stronger, wiser, and more capable. And the only way it wins is if you let it. You have two choices when facing an obstacle. Let it defeat you, or use it as fuel to become unstoppable. Which one will you choose? Because the people who change their lives, who rise from the ashes, who build success from nothing, don't avoid obstacles. They embrace them. They see them for what they really are. Opportunities to grow. It all starts with shifting your mindset. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? Every challenge carries a lesson that makes you stronger. Take action even when it's scary. Fear, doubt, and struggle will try to hold you back, but the more you push forward, the stronger you become. And most importantly, embrace failure. Every mistake, every rejection is a lesson in disguise. Fail forward, learn, improve, keep going. Right now, you might feel like the odds are against you, like life is testing you, like the mountain in front of you is too big to climb. But hear me loud and clear. This is not where your story ends. This is where it begins. The obstacle in your way? It's not stopping you, it's preparing you. It's molding you into someone stronger than ever before. So don't run from the struggle. Don't fear the setbacks. Face them head on. Because one day you'll look back and realize they were never roadblocks. They were the path to your greatest success. And now the only question left is, will you rise to the challenge? Because the obstacle is the way. Think about the people you admire the most, those who inspire you, who make you believe in possibilities. None of them had an easy journey. They faced rejection, criticism, loss, and pain. But instead of allowing those struggles to define them, they used them as stepping stones. They turned obstacles into opportunities, weaknesses into strengths, and pain into purpose. Consider J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Imagine if she had stopped after the first rejection, or the 5th, or the 10th. The world would never have known the magic she created. But she didn't give up. She believed in her vision and kept pushing forward despite the obstacles. Or take Steve Jobs, who was fired from his own company, Apple. Most people would have crumbled under the humiliation, the failure, the setback. But he didn't let that stop him. He used the experience to learn, grow, and come back even stronger. When he returned to Apple, he turned it into one of the most successful companies in history. What do these stories have in common? They show us that adversity isn't an endpoint, it's a turning point. It's the moment where you decide to rise, to push past your limits, and to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. You see, life will always present you with challenges. That's the nature of growth. If everything were easy, you'd never have the chance to develop resilience, strength, or wisdom. Challenges are what separate those who merely exist from those who truly live. They force you out of your comfort zone, make you rethink your approach, and push you to become the best version of yourself. So the next time you encounter an obstacle, don't shrink back. Lean into it. Embrace it. Ask yourself, how can I use this to become better? Because the people who succeed in life aren't the ones who avoid obstacles. They're the ones who learn how to move through them. You have greatness within you, but it won't be unlocked by avoiding difficulty. It will be revealed when you face challenges head-on, when you refuse to give up, when you choose to see obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones. You were made for more. Your struggles don't define you. How you respond to them does. So rise up, keep going, and remember, the obstacle isn't blocking your path. It is your path. Walk it with courage and you will become unstoppable.